Some night and shining moon, balance of the dark and light, hearken ye, O witches' rune, as we perform our sacred rite. By earth and water, air and fire, by blade and bowl and circle round, we come to you with our desire. Let all that is hidden now be found. With censer, candle, book and sword, and ringing of the altar bell, we tie a knot within our cord to bind our magic in a spell. Mother of the summer fields, goddess of the silver moon, join with us as power builds, dance with us our witches' rune. Father of the summer dew, hunter of the winter snows, with open arms we welcome you, dance with us as power grows. Dance with us our witches' rune. Dance with us our witches' rune. Dance with us our witches' rune. Mother of the summer fields, goddess of the silver moon, join with us as power builds, dance with us our witches' rune. Father of the summer dew, hunter of the winter snows, with open arms we welcome you, dance with us us as power grows. Dance with us, witches, dance with us, dance with us, witches, dance with us, dance with us, witches. By all the light of moon and sun, by all the might of land and sea, chant the rune and it is done. As we will, so mote it be.
So mote it be, and hail to Lilith, and hail to my father Satan. All right, y'all. I got some really important things to talk about. And right now, we are back at the crossroads doing a repeat. And I want to let y'all know right now that I work hard. And as you can see, with men like Mike, who I did not give birth to, so I'm not responsible for the way that he is. I do not feed him. I do not placate him. I do not support him. So the next time he says something to piss anybody off, do not blame it on me. I am not responsible. Okay? And, I work hard for what I do. Now, I'm about to break it down to y'all what he's doing and what a lot of men do, which it's so stupid because it really serves them no benefit. It just creates all of this chaos and confusion and dimension that doesn't need to be created. As a witch, I will never, ever, ever trust Mike again, as well as any other man that's running around contending with religion. I'm going to show you in a minute. Now, in a couple of minutes, I'm going to go outside, gather up my pine cones, and we're going to do a big ass burn. We're going to do a fire. There's a reason why witches burn bonfires. And I've got to do a repeat of the one that I did during the eclipse. Y'all got to understand how hard this is for me, especially being that Mike and men like Mike and women like Mike are sick, obsessed, and perverted, and obsessed with trying to dominate and control and enslave the minds, the bodies, and the spirits of people, while using the Bible to do it, as well as lies and treachery. Okay? And lies and treachery. I'm going to tell y'all right now, straight up and down, that Mike is about to lose this battle with me. Because what Mike does is he tries to control and dominate over me, which he's not going to ever be permitted to do, ever. Why does he do it? For nothing. It benefits him none. It benefits him none to try to control and dominate over me. But he's using Bible spirits to do it. And he's also trying to use racism in a subtle way. And I'm not gonna have it because I see straight through the bull crap. I see straight through it. Okay. So let me show y'all some stuff and then I'm gonna get out of here. I gotta burn me some ashwagandha and some healing herbs and stuff because I slept a long time and I'm in, I'm gonna let Mike know right now I'm a witch hun and I have the full support of Satan. I have the full support of Lilith. You ain't gonna never hold me just for some dumb, stupid male patriarchal bullshit that benefits me none. See, this is the reason why I will never trust a Christian man ever again in my life. Never again. Okay, because them Bible spirits be helping them. Now, nobody real I mean, I don't have no problem with telling people the ritual that I did. I still have not uploaded the footage that was private for all of our solar eclipse people. But I'm gonna upload it. I just sent it to the people that were in the group. I have no problem with telling y'all what we did. I already talk about what we did. I already talk about it. Okay. So let me show y'all this real quick. And y'all gonna figure out why I am a high priestess and why I am still surviving. Okay. So this right here are Bible verses that are being used by Christians, by men like Mike and his little white girlfriend, Heather, Hope, to try to enslave somebody. Okay, so these are the Bible verses. I forget which one this is. I believe it's Ephesians. This is what you have to watch from those God from those spirits. They're not gods, they're just a bunch of spirits. Okay, there is no God that condones this. You're at battle with spirits, witches. And since Mike wants to he want to challenge me, okay. This one right here about being in I'm not going to quote it. I'm never going to quote another Bible quote verbatim. This one is basically the one at the top of the list is telling people to submit to their slave masters, even the ones that are harsh. There's another Bible verse in here that basically enslaves another person. This shit will always and forever be reversed off my family in the name of Lilith, in the name of Hecate, in the name of Santa Martha, and Satan himself. I liberate myself and my entire fucking bloodline from this shit. And I'm going to burn it again. And I'm going to keep burning it. And I'm going to make copies of this shit. And you're not going to ever put those spirits on us again or try to use them to dominate and control over my family. In the name of Santa Muerta. That's Santa Muerta. Santa Muerta does not assist a drug addicted white woman in Ohio with murdering anybody for anybody using that Bible. So that's how you know that they lied on Santa Muerta. She would never, she would never kill for a woman that's sick, that's trying to enslave not just black peoples, but a woman, because she has a sexual perversion for me. So Santa Martha don't have nothing to do with nothing that those people are over there doing. So help me, goddess. Okay. So we got another one right here. This is I just went ahead and burned this too because they love doing stuff like that. So these are all of that. Okay. You're gonna perish if you're trying to use that Bible on me. You're gonna perish. You're gonna perish. You're gonna lose everything. You're gonna lose your house, you're gonna lose your cars, you're gonna lose everything. Because I do not have to conform with that. It takes a special, strong person like myself. I'm saying to everybody, please value and appreciate it. And if you're going to break down every time a man opens up his mouth, you can't be in my coven because I don't believe him for 1 second. I don't contend with men like that. I don't ever break down for men like that. Because when I'm fucking a man, I'm in control. So don't ever get it twisted. Y'all, a lot of my own sisters will get it twisted. And I still love you. I forgive you. But don't ever get it confused again. When I'm fucking a man, I'm on top. I am the daughter of Lilith. No man fucking me controls me. And if I find out that he's trying to use that Bible to do any fucking harm to me, I don't do shit like that. See, this is the reason why I'm not messing with Mike no more because you can't trust him. They go, oh, I am a Christian man, but you can, I'm for you. But then you find out this motherfucker is petty and dumb because it's no need. Just on a damn whim because he's a weak-minded person. I don't conform to no man, let alone a weak-minded man. If you a man that respects my spiritual beliefs and you're not trying to use that Bible to control me or my narrative, you good. But if you are a man that ever tries to possess me with those Bible spirits, you gonna cry. You gonna cry yourself. You gonna cry. You gonna cry. You gonna need 29,000, but you gonna need 99 bottles of beer on the fucking wall because you had a choice. You could have walked away. You didn't have to do that, did you? And don't try to say it's got nothing to do with love. If a man does what you do, and you say, well, it's because I love you. Now you wanted to control me. The daughter of Lilith. You better take your ass on somewhere before I take everything. And some of them that's gonna pay me. How dare you? Beef sector historian, that is the truth. However, what Mike is doing right now has nothing to do with truth. The things that he says, it's not about that. It's about Mike wanting to control me like a slave. And him being a traitor, not only a race traitor, but also a very vindictive, diabolical, controlling person. So that's what this is about. And it's all for naught because it's never going to benefit him. So when he realizes that he can't control me or my money, then he wants then he wants to come on YouTube and tell lies and try to block my money. He tries to block my business. And we not going to have it. Okay? So, that's what this is about. This is about Mike trying to control me and wanting to see me fail and trying to use the Bible to do it as well as lies and treachery. And he don't realize he's dealing with somebody very powerful. So anybody that's in my circle, Don't ever get it confused. Don't ever get it confused that he slept with me. See, a lot of people get it confused and they want to turn their back on me and treat me like I'm weak. That's why I won't ever sleep with him again or a man like him ever again. He shouldn't have never played this game. It's a game for him. It ain't no game for me. My life is not a game. My beliefs are not a game. And it ain't about beliefs. It's about being a human being. Okay? And I would never, ever, 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 like I said previously, any man that uses the Bible on his woman or his children is disgusting. There's even a verse of the Bible, a spirit in the Bible that allows men to use it. It says that if you have a slave, free them at the end of the 6 years, but don't free the woman. Oh, you got me fucked up. Oh, I am the devil's child, motherfucker. I am the adversary. You ain't gonna fucking enslave me and dictate nothing to me. So that's why I'm always be rich and powerful while Mike sits over there and cries and lies on me. That's why I stand with Satan. Totally against that Bible. You ain't about to, and then Mike gets no benefit from it. He can't take care of me. In fact, I make more money than Mike. He's trying to ruin what I, as a witch, I don't even have nothing to do with that. Like whatever he tripping off of, his little competition. I'm a man and a woman has to be beneath me. Boy, you better get the hell up out of my face with that. The moment they start speaking and playing them games like that, that's when I stand up and I always win. So I'm getting ready to go out here, do it. I got to do it again. I got to do it again. It ain't y'all fault that I got to do it again. But see, here's the whole thing about it. I got to have people in my circle that's strong. Mike don't affect me with his dumbass lies or words. When he tries to flex his masculinity at me, I don't bow. I stand up and fight. Because he dumb any damn way. That ain't even his damn ancestors. In fact, the Bible curses his stupid ass. I said, I don't understand it. Well, you know, stupid is and stupid does. Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. And he don't know what he got coming to him because ain't no damn Bible going to control me. And that's because I'm very level headed. I don't do anything to harm nobody. And he just sitting over there. I got to control. And without them sick women, without them sick women. So when you're dealing with a man like Mike, you got to make a choice. Okay, am I going to be wealthy and healthy and just live life free and without all that damn shit, or am I going to sit up here and struggle and be fighting and arguing with a damn man over nothing because he drunk or stupid? I would never contend with Mike again. We got peace over here in Utopia. So I'm getting ready to burn all of this stack of papers that I'm about to go out here and burn in my thing. And we're gonna bind it. And then Mike gonna sit over there and look stupid because he just started all this war for nothing. Because he wanna be a hater and try to control somebody. And try to tell me that me and my family ain't gonna eat food because I didn't do what his dumb ass said. Boy, you gonna fuck around and I'm about to put this in the air. All of it getting ready to go up in smoke. It's about to be smoking. And you know what? I got a copy machine over there. I don't have a printer. I have a copy machine with a scanner. And if I have to copy this and repeat this ritual every single day at high noon, I will do it. And y'all need to realize that that's what a lot, I don't know what it is, why people become sick like that. I'm not harming him. I'm not harming anybody by helping my clients. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, and they just can't turn away. They can't look away. They want to hate. They want to control. He wants dominion over me. How the hell you gonna have dominion? I am a high priestess of Lilith and Satan. Oh, yeah. Oh, they would love to. Oh, they would love to. It's a fantasy. I'm gonna gallop off into the sunset with a bag full of money, and it ain't nothing that he can do about it. And all my children will be safe. All my collective will be safe. Now, they tried to use the death of my father. First of all, I was not protecting my father. If my father was under my protection, he probably would still be alive. My father believed in the same thing that Mike believes in. He was Christian. My father wasn't walking with me in witchcraft and on the left hand path. He was on the other side. However, it's all mixed up and confused and jumbled because the way that they're trying to present it is, you know, first of all, first of all, they go to the extreme. They do. They go to the extreme. Whatever issue I had with my father, I had that under control. Nobody can control me with religion. Nobody. So even if that's what my father was trying to do, which I don't believe he was, I believe it's been Mike this whole time. You know, by bringing up my father not wanting me to date when I, not wanting me to talk on the phone with boys when I was 12. I was 12 years old then. So no, my father didn't want me talking to no boys. He may not have expressed it very good, you know. He may not have expressed himself when he did it, but you know that has nothing to do with what Mike is doing. And Mike, I'm gonna tell you something. You should have never tried to interfere with a witch's business. Okay. Now I realize that there are spirits in the Bible that will act on Mike's behalf, or really, I don't even believe that they act on his behalf because, but I don't know. Maybe the black man can use the Bible to try to hold a woman as a slave. I guess so. Well, you can't be with this one. You better go down the street where somebody will accept it. However, it's a spiritual battle that I have with Mike that I win all the time. Been whooping Mike's ass for 10 years. Been whooping his ass. You know, I don't necessarily go to the Bible because I don't trust those spirits in the Bible. Because there's some verses of the Bible that says you should be born free. And it's like, are they talking about women? I don't think they're ever talking about women. So I don't use the Bible at all. I'm a Satanist. I worship Satan and Lilith, and I don't even worship them. I don't have to worship them. I appreciate them. I love them. Santa Martha, all of them. I don't do that. So You know, that's just what that is. And they have been invoking them spirits a lot lately, especially at the eclipse. And yeah, well, you ain't invoking them on me. And whatever I manifest over here, you can't steal it. So there's also a Bible verse that talks about energy harvesting and stealing people's blessings too, that they use. Hey, Jen. And anybody that try to invoke that on me, you gonna get got. Don't ever try to steal from Jamila Briscoe, Divine Services Apothecary. Oh, Jen, that girl is in such trouble because, and you know, they are stupid, right? But they're liars. She tried to convince people that Santa Martha did something on her behalf, and she didn't. She didn't. She didn't. No. You know what I'm saying? Uh, in fact, Santa Martha is not. Miss L is with the church. So is Mike. All of them are. All of them are religious. Mike wants to try to pretend that I'm his slave. He told me last week, he said, "You are my sex slave." I said, "Whoa, whoa, whoa." That was shortly before we fell out. I'm not his slave at all. And he's not, is he going to put his life on it? Because I can guarantee you that he'd lose his life. She is religious, Jen. Yes, she is. But what they do, I'm telling you that they are, and what they do is they simply, the stuff that they do publicly is all about confusion and chaos, and they want to confuse people. She's under the, okay, she may not be a religious person per se, but she's under the indoctrination. That's why she huddles under Mike in hopes that she'll get away with the stuff that she's getting away with up underneath him. You see what I'm saying? She's following Mike. So, and the only reason why they're actually mocking Santa Muerta. Do you understand me? They're mocking her. Well, religious people are not necessarily good people, though. They're not. There's a lot of diabolical religious people. There's more bad religious people than there are good. Because they know what that Bible is about, but they still are okay with it. And it ain't about enslaving black people. You know how many white women I help every day that feel like slaves to their husbands, slaves to their fathers, slaves to their family? So it don't even have nothing to do with race. I have white witches in my coven, in my fold, in my collective that feel, like they're being enslaved or attacked because of religion. Yeah. So when it comes to what Miss L is doing, see, she's actually mocking Santa Muerta. She's mocking her and scamming at the same time, trying to lie to people and say that Santa Muerta did took my father out for her so that they can scam the public. Because if you know what, I'm not going to reveal what spirit actually did that to my father. It's nobody's business. But it was not Santa Martha, and she wouldn't have damn sure did that for Miss L. So they're lying to the public. Miss L is basically trying to intercept Divine Services Apothecary and try. That's why Mike is over there promoting her. Well, when the fuck have I ever needed Mike's promotion? I've never needed Mike's promotion ever. Mike is a Christian. I am Diablo. I am Satanica, a daughter of Lilith. What the fuck I would need his promotion for? So she's trying to make it seem like something when in reality she don't have nothing to do with what happened with my father. The stuff that they are doing should have been over days ago. Mike falsely promoted her and didn't earn a dime. If anybody came to you to pay for work, Mike, say their names and prove it. They didn't. So that's why Mike kept coming back. And first of all, witchcraft is not a lie. All of us witches know witchcraft. We know what it's about. So I don't have to lie to make money. People come to me because they know it's real. People come to me because they know they're going to get results. So that's why Mike goes on and on and on about this, and that. Right? I've never needed Mike to promote me. And I haven't earned under 60 grand in the past 10, and well, in the past 7 years. And Mike has been trying to defranchise me. You see what I'm exactly? You see what I'm saying? But Jen, he's trying to fight with me over my own legacy. He wants my legacy. So that's why otherwise why can't Miss Smell go and promote their spiritual business without using me? And y'all got to understand, I know that they make it seem like it's about jokes, sis. Listen, I know that they make it seem like it's a joke, but it's not, because those Bible spirits are very real. And I am a high priestess of Satan. You see what I'm saying? It's funny, but at the same time, I'm still battling with spirits at the same time. So I want people to take that into consideration. And it ain't always easy. I got to go in here and take a bath so that everything will just become calm. I've got slight inflammation, but and it's very slight. But I know my shit and I always win. And then also, just a side note, I'll be under Lilith's possession today. So, she always goes internally and heals me. Because I got sick after listening to Mike's show. I'm not listening to nothing. I don't want to hear he ain't got nothing but sickness on his throat. His mouth is sick like bleh. Yeah. Well, I am gonna take one, but eh, you know, Mike has no power. People need to quit. Everybody in my circle needs to never fold for 1 second, because you don't have to. The moment you fold and the belief system comes in, that's when you weaken. You can't go and believe in people like Mike. And that's why he uses Miss Smell. He uses those women to try to convince people. He shouldn't be able to convince you for a half a second that he can ever touch me, because he can't. And that's the problem. Too many people listen to that shit and become convinced Mike is going to perish. He is, I can promise you. And he can't come over here and physically murder me. That's why men, during the Crusades, they battle with witches, and the witches always win. They say, let's just go kill them. Here, here. And then, let's just go kill. But they can't do that these days because it would, and, mostly they don't, especially the satanic witches. I have satanic protection from death. Oh yeah, definitely. I know you will, but I don't want y'all to ever like because and I understand that a lot of us women have dealt with very confused men like Mike, and sometimes it'll make you temporarily kind of go back into, "Oh my god, he's going to do something." Mike is never going to do anything. He's never going to do anything. Him talking shit about my babies doesn't weaken me. I got my kids under control, and not under control. I have them under protection. They would never believe in Mike. He can't harm my kids. Do y'all understand me? He can't do nothing but run his mouth and fart and fall down. So y'all have to be under the understanding of assurance and security. Y'all have to have 100% perfect love and trust when it comes to the craft and witchcraft. You cannot ever fold or think, "Oh my God, they're gonna, ah, God." And then, do you believe that the Bible is more powerful than the witch? Child, because I'll never submit to that. I'll submit to some good sex and some good loving. There's always a submission when it comes to love, and the domination is not what Mike is doing is sick. It's sick. So right now, first of all, there's no chance for Mike ever again. I'll never be with Mike again. It's over completely, because it turned into him trying to make me submit to the church, which I'll never do. Okay, ever. But I did briefly try to get him to walk the left hand path. I'm not trying to beat a dead horse. So, going on the left hand path is actually a good thing. And I don't switch back and forth between the left and the right. I stay on my path. I don't go to church on Sunday. I'm 1000%. So I don't worship Lilith and Satan one day and then the next day go Lilith and Satan. I don't trust. That's why I get what I get. That's why I'm always that's why I'm always good. That's why I'm always blessed by my spirits, because I don't ever fold for 1 second. I don't. And I think that maybe perhaps Mike got it confused. That's why I'll never allow him to be confused again by sleeping with him. Hell no. Never again. If I'm gonna have a man in my life, he's gotta be not completely like Anton LaVey, But he got to be an Anton LaVey type, but not sexually perverted. He got to truly have a connection because, I ain't trying to do all that threesomes and weirdness. It's not, mm-mm. And it's some people that are Satanists and they do that. But for me, I don't do stuff like that. I really don't. Exactly. Yeah, I don't do stuff like that. Um, and it's not required or necessary. It really isn't. Exactly, sis. Yeah, it'll never happen again. Especially when it comes to a man like Mike, he can't be with a woman and respect her. He can't do it. So, that's been over. And and I saw him for who he really was. You know what I'm saying? For who he really is. He is completely and totally indoctrinated in that religion. He ready to murder people. He wants people dead because I won't do what he says, which is what? Live in poverty? He got me fucked up. Mike wants me to live in poverty because it makes him feel better about a man, about himself as a man. Because I make more money, so it's petty anyway. And he thinks I'm gonna. He thinks that I'm gonna leave my legacy for a petty ass man, so I can end up living in a shack. Because I can promise you, Mike gonna end up broke. I don't love him. I don't love him at all. I love myself and I love my family. I don't love him at all. Okay, and that shit's over. And that has nothing to do with nobody's spell work. It just is what the fuck it is. He's angry because my alchemy work is destroying him. But he should have changed. He should have changed. So now the love is the and it really never wasn't there. His sole intention this whole time was to get me to give up my craft and give all my power and soul to his God. As a witch, you got to know how dangerous that is. And to convert me, to give up my power, even though I don't have to. And then when I wouldn't do it, he wants to slander me. So that's false anyway. So I don't love him at all. Okay. All right, y'all. I'm gonna let this phone charge up a little bit. I have to go forge. So I gotta go outside. But I'm gonna get some smoke going because Mike been trying to, he can drive past my house anytime he want and blow his funky ass breath in the direction of my house. So I gotta go do some smoke outside. So I gotta go. Okay, and let's see. I already got my herbs ready. This is the stuff you have to do, and I'm a high priestess. I guess maybe that's why he ain't gonna never be able to take this high priestess in. I would never. I would never come. I would never, and I will never. And it ain't nothing he can do about it. Okay, and it always ends. We've had many battles, and I'm never gonna give up my soul to his God ever. And I don't have to, because my spiritual beliefs are not only protected under the Constitution, but also under the true God's law. So he ain't doing nothing but causing a bunch of racket. But in reality, I'm backed up all the way to the spiral universe, all the way up to Andromeda. I'm backed up. So I don't just talk shit, I back it up. And if you are weak-minded enough to ever fall for his shit, then I don't know what to tell people. Because that's why he keeps talking, because he's trying to convince somebody of something. And talking and lying, crying and talking and lying. But what I'm talking about is real. So, it just don't. I want everybody in my fold to know that I don't have to convince nobody or nothing. If he wasn't going live lying and stuff, I wouldn't have to say anything. But he has to lie to get people to listen to him. It's ridiculous. So anyway, I'm gonna go out here and do this burn, and what I do is the truth, and what he does is lies, and I ain't got to worry about it. But it's for your own good. It is, because it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So I'll be outside, and I might go live, and I don't have to though. He the one gonna be sitting over there tight and pressed and lying. But I gotta go. I'm out. I'll see y'all later. Blessings. Bye bye.